Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. You were born to be hockey players. Every one of you. You were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Welcome, one and all, to the famed Herb Brooks Arena alongside the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, as we drop the puck on a medal game. Bronze medal in the Vancouver 14U division between the Red Bank Generals of Red Bank, New Jersey, skating in the dark sweaters, and Darien out of Darien, Connecticut, skating in the white with the blue. You know Darien. As we open up first period action on this bronze medal game, this is our Saturday evening primetime nightcap. Yes, it's a mouthful, feast or famine. You want the medal? Get out there and get it. My name is Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. So good to be here. So glad you'd have me here. Alongside the smooth operator behind the camera, that's Robin. Robin's dancing up a storm right now. So excited to wrap up the evening with such an exciting event. These two have some history between them. They played out in Saranac Lake yesterday. I was out there on the game. Red Bank ended up the victors 4-1. Darien here to avenge that loss. Looking to take home something for the effort. Something to know about these medal games is that both teams get a timeout. And if we need overtime, we will go to overtime. Medal games will not end in a tie. As this is played through the slot. We'll take a look at the rosters as we walk you through names that may be seen and or heard from through the course of gameplay, as we've got a delay penalty upcoming as Cameron Granelli had exited the Generals' net, anticipating they could get the extra attacker. And so the first penalty of the game handed to Calvillo. And so we'll set up a face-off down in the Darien end to the left of Blake. Blake in the net for Darien. Standing by just for the announcement on the penalty variety, as this is and so that was a cross-checking penalty. And so let's go ahead down the list of the Generals. Granelli, DeAngelis, Chu, Lanza, Laro, Collette, Gallagher, Keeley, Krapovka, Blasucci, Livingston, Oles, Holdreth, Koski, Fuller, Johnson, and Florio. And on the Darien complement, Woodward, Kelly, Collins, Fjordalis, Williams, Towson, Sedlarchik, Calvillo in the box, Mullane, Blake, Kavanaugh, McNulty, Amon, Fusco, Sullivan, and Morgan. As this is played out of the general zone, Darien doing well to kill off some of this penalty. From the right side, shot as that goes blazing high and wide. Ball one. Fed into the low slot and slung away. As this is played down low, and there's the goal. Power play goal for the Generals. And that's number 7, Anthony Lanza, striking first. A minute 36 into the power play. With 8:35 remaining first period action, just 3.5 in. And the Generals on the board. In the middle for Darien, That's Collins. Kelly out on the ice as well. And so Johnson gets the assist on the Lanza goal. We're back to even strength 5-on-5. Just a pair of shots thus far, 4 minutes in. Those shots set off by the Generals. As this is brought in on the right side. Shot off of the post. Good morning, Max Townsend. Getting in and putting a nice attempt on net. Played into the middle, shot just wide. And this is covered up. And there's the whistle. Darien showing some confidence out there. Well disciplined in the passing. Pre-game, we saw some of the other Darien players coming down and cheering on their organization mates. Played into the middle. Turnaround shot off the side of the cage. Darien is creating some opportunities here as this is worked out to neutral ice. Generals now looking to set up their own attack as this is played down low. Townsend out on the ice. Up ahead into the slot as the puck rolls. Gets the backhander off, looking for a little bit of help from Morgan. And now coming up, shooting wide left, as that's Livingston. Into the middle, trying to connect with Gallagher. Peeled away, shot wide of the net. And Gallagher laying a hit. As this is pulled away by Sullivan. Sullivan chasing down, trailing Fuller as Fuller sends it around. That'll come out to neutral ice. And now all the way down, no icing. And under heavy pressure, as Darien looking a little bit tired on this shift here. And now working up ahead, veering out to the left side with help on the weak side. Pass too far behind. As Calvillo out on the ice for Darien. And so an official timeout to make sure that the gate is closed. As the door was popped open. And the official securing the door. And so we're all good to go. Neutral zone face-off. Here we go. 5:57 remaining first period action. Generals in the dark sweaters leading 1-0 in this Vancouver 14U bronze medal game. There's a shot and there's a block. Played in on the right wing side, trying to go to the weak side. Once again, Calvillo out there, number 25, trying to facilitate on the attacking side of things. Paddle save. Blake so far facing 4 shots on goal. Here's a shot as Granelli providing support in the net. This will go down for icing. Shots on goal even, 4-4. Oh, what a week 7 it has been here with Can-Am Hockey. We've been back and forth a bit. And there is a misplay as this is shot and deflected wide of the net. As Blake comes up big on that one. Played down towards the end wall. Shot bending wide as this goes into the corner. Played out to neutral ice. Just as Fuller had drifted back. Played into the slot, tossed forward once again, paddle save. And slipped past neutral ice. Not enough juice to go down for icing as Fuller sends it up off of the wall. Back out to neutral ice, quick tag up. Won't be happening anytime soon as Darien had one down in the corner. And again, a little bit of leg fatigue starting to set in for Darien right now. As we're 3:40 remaining first period action. Played from D to D. As this is chipped out to neutral ice, Generals will retreat. And turned over from the left half wall into the slot as this goes bouncing inside. Shot, and that's covered up. As Granelli comes up with the whistle. A good opportunity for Darien as they'll need as many as they can get. Trying to put some pucks in the bank for a rainy day. And that rainy day is today. Played around and a whistle before the shot. No goal. However, ... Darien will go to the power play. 2 minutes with the skater advantage as Collette goes to the box. Played into the middle, shot, and Granelli with the stop. What a quick response right off of the faceoff. As this is played from Oles, up ahead to Gallagher. Gallagher into the middle to Laro. Laro with the shot, kick, save. Played from the half wall and now racing up ahead with numbers. Into the middle, poke check into the slot, shot, paddled up and into the corner. And now an odd skater advantage. Played into the middle, out to the backside, and that right there is a shorthanded goal, folks. Credit Laro. And you've heard this before. One great way to kill a penalty is to put a shorthanded goal in. And now leading 2-0. Still 1:10 left in the power play. If even Darien is able to capitalize on this power play, at the very least it cuts the lead in half, and it also gives them the confidence of knowing that puck does fit in that basket. And now loose puck picked up, played out in front as that'll come out towards Calvillo. Calvillo out of the corner, and now the Generals make the exit. Played down low as they're going to try to get fresh skates out on the ice. Darien still with 25 remaining on the power play. As we see Livingston racing in, trying to pressure the puck. Here's Calvillo. Calvillo will have to wait for the tag up. Everybody's good. And now racing back. There's some discipline here in the transitional zone that has been missed for Darien on a couple of instances. They have been fortunate enough to have the strong play of Blake in the net to help shut down some of those attacks. Speaking of attacks, shots on goal, 8-7, favoring the Generals as we set up for a face-off to Blake's right side. Once again, folks, Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. So good to be here for the Saturday evening primetime nightcap, the bronze medal game in the 14U Vancouver division. You can find me on LinkedIn, by the way, Glenn Burnett, not the doctor, not the horse, the commentator. As this is played up towards the right point, rebound out in front, and as we're back to even strength 5-on-5 with a minute to go in the period. That'll go down for icing. And so we set up to Blake's right side. 51 seconds left. Play down low. That'll be chased by Sedlarczyk. And Sedlarczyk comes away. And now out to the point. Trying to get a quick release, and here's a break. Racing up ahead on the left wing side with a trailer. Shot too high, and that is a bit disappointing there. With someone coming in on the weak side, a shot low helps to produce the ground ball. As throwing a puck is very much like throwing a pitch. And if you want a ground ball, if you want a rebound, there's a way to do it. When you go with a rising fastball, that thing is going to go sky high off of the rebound, and you'll have no chance at a quick return. And so that closes out period one. As the Generals striking twice, including a shorthanded goal. As we break away, we'll go ahead and give one more bear hug to that Zamboni for the night. When we come back, popular segment, Baking Tips with Martha. Oh, Martha! From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Vancouver 14U Bronze Medal Primetime Nightcap. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. As we open up second period action, Darien comes in. Goal! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds in. And oh my gosh, my golly, how are you still driving? Look at that. 7 seconds in, Darien strikes with a one-timer to the back of the net, cutting the lead in half, now trailing 2-1. And now looking for more. Out in front, Darien has been setting up some good sequences here, even though the game looked like it was the Generals to have. And Grinelli comes up with a stop. And so Grinelli, check this out. Townsend comes up, number 23 on the right wing side, came racing up, unhindered, releases one to the back of the net. Nice wrister. And Darien now on the board. Played out towards the right side, out into the corner. And that will focus things up. Nothing like a goal to get onto the board and act as a smelling salt. And Darien would like to be able to hold on to that momentum. Played out around from the half wall into neutral ice. Townsend still out on the ice skating sharply. Out to the right side. As this is played down low into the slot and holding the line. As we see DeAngelis out on the ice. Lanza as well. Lanza picked up the opener. And that'll be offsides. Minute 47 into this second period. We have got a solid game out here. Winner takes bronze. And so we set at the center dot. Sullivan out on the ice in the middle of the forward line. 3 go down, 1's going to go to the box. That's a tripping call. And so Calvillo to the box. So the Generals to the power play. They have worked a goal on the penalty kill. We'll see how they do on this special teams. There was an attempt there. And let's take a look and identify, as it looks like we have Woodward out in front of the Darien net. Some unfortunate plays here by Darien as they had a tough time getting out of the defensive zone as that goes down for icing. We're in that long change period. How does that go again? In the tribute to the New Jersey Devils former broadcaster, Doc Emmerich. Welcoming you to the second period, the period of the long change. That's right. Period that's kind of tough to get hung up in your defensive zone for too long, especially if you don't get stoppages of play. And now here's an opportunity brought up by Collins. Collins goes for the wide side. That goes out to the far corner. And now a little poke check slows down the attack. Collins ends up with the puck again. Played up through the middle. Turnover into the top of the slot. Out in front, and a close call, lucky for Darien, as Collins sent that one right up through the middle of the defensive zone. I've got an emoji chart that shows a very disgruntled emoji when there is a pass. Not disgruntled, I should say, a very worried emoji when a pass is blindly passed in the middle of the defensive zone and without any sense of where Collins was intending to go with that one. It looked like that was just such a blind pass. Though his head was up, looked like he had an idea to go further out of the zone. So we set up a face-off to Granelli's right side. 23 seconds left on the Red Bank power play as this comes up towards the point. Play down into the corner. As this is chucked all the way down the ice, that'll be icing. So we'll head on back down into the Red Bank zone. About 90 miles separates Darien and Red Bank. Red Bank down on that Jersey Shore area. We haven't covered any hockey or any broadcasting in that particular area, but just a short bit across to the Delaware River. I've covered some hockey for Mercer Chiefs home Iceland 2 in a AAA Super Series tournament, showcase tournament. We covered various AAA teams in that tournament at Iceland 2 in Hamilton Township, home of the Mercer Chiefs. Got some friends down in the organization. And we've covered some broadcasting in Connecticut as well. A little bit of time. Well, should I say broadcasting? Maybe, yeah, you can say that. Over at the Greenwich Polo Club. As this is played down the slot and to the backhand, and too easily as Blake hesitated to jump forward on the initial drifting puck, and that gave just enough time for the deke and the backhand, and now the Generals up 3-1. 7:01 remaining. And so, wow, that's kind of interesting. Darien had one too many. Red Bank had one too few. As this is played out to the far side, Townsend back on the ice. As this is covered up by Grinelli. Let's go ahead and take a look into some of the facts over the round robin weekend. Top 5 points getters for the Generals as they work a 2-on-1 shot blocked away. And let's double check something here, as we may also see change in personnel. Nope, we still got Blake in there. So the top 5 points getters for the Red Bank Generals: Collette with 2 goals, 3 assists. Livingston with 3 goals, 2 assists. Gallagher with 2 and 1. Florio with 2 goals. Laro with 2 goals. That's coming into today's game. On the goaltending side, both Grinelli and Keeley have a win. Keeley ended up dropping a game earlier in the round robin, as this is played right out in front of the net. Looking to set up a cycle here, as Darien had done well to position everything on the zone. And that'll go down for icing. And now we go ahead and take a look at the Darien side of the ledger. And so we have Townsend with 2 goals and an assist. Kelly with 2 goals. Collins with 2 assists. Morgan with 1 and 1. And Sedlarczyk with an assist. Goaltending, Trip McNulty came up with a win and a loss and a .902 save percentage. And Blake suffered a loss with a .840 save percentage. As we see, Grinelli was stellar with a .941 save percentage in his start. And Keeley had done well with a .889 save percentage. 2 very well matched teams here, as this is played up ahead on the neutral zone. As we're inside of 5 minutes remaining, second period action. Generals 3, Darien 1. Shots on goal, almost even, 13-12. As this is played to the near side, one of the Generals slow to get up, trailing the play. That is Oles. Oles dropping back on defense. As this is poked away and needing to tag up, and that's just a little too slow to get tagged up. As Calvillo taking his time getting out of the zone, perhaps a sign of fatigue. And I suppose Better to not be able to make the tag up and have the offsides and get a fresh set of skates out there than to rush the tag up, be too fatigued to follow up on any shots. 6 of one, half dozen of another. How's the saying go? Betty had a bit of butter. From the left side, shot, gloved away, played out to the far side. Oh yeah, and a wrist shot from Sears. As this is played down low. Williams protecting out in front of the net. And now here's Kelly. As Laro working away with the puck. Shot. As that got blocked by his own teammate Koski in front of the net. Played around to the near side. Left for Kelly. Looking for the wraparound, and there's a goal. And number 16, it looks like Gallagher will keep our ears wide open to hear the call. With 3:09 remaining second period action, Generals now have matched their output from yesterday. Darien trailing by 3. Played up ahead as Darien looking to get that blitz off of the face-off, as they were able to come in just 7 seconds into this period. Here's a shot down low, redirected, and held on to by Granelli. Check that. Okay, so we're going to have a face-off to Granelli's right side.
Generals goal scorer number 16, John Gallagher. Assistant number 22, Nicholas Westwood. Fellow 309, second period. Go.
As this is played down deeply in the general zone. 2.5 to go, second period action. Played all the way down to the half wall and now out to neutral ice. And this is one that Blake's got to pounce on. You got to shut that one down, especially when you know you got extra numbers coming in on the attack. If you see a 2-on-1 coming, grab that mouse up. As this is played to the near side. Angle pass, trying to get that stretch on the weak side. Great look. At the very least, that helped get it into neutral ice and slow down the momentum as this is played to the right side. Speaking of slowing down momentum, I wonder if both teams are well aware that there is a timeout availed to them in these medal games. They often don't recall under the pressure of all the action, and given the conditioning of 3 round-robin games that don't get timeouts, so they aren't generally used to it. But when you want to change momentum, sometimes that's what you got to do. Shot, rebound to the near side. Held in the zone with a minute remaining. From the left side, shot, rebound out in front. That'll be swatted down low as they're looking for the cherry picker. And now racing up on net as Livingston. We've got a delayed penalty here, blocked by Blake, and a hooking call. And things are going the wrong direction for Darien right now, as they send Fjordalis to the box. As this second period has been weighing on this Darien crew. Is that the one? You're looking, no, is that the one that you're setting aside for me? Played behind the net, out towards the far side. And we're down to the last handful of seconds here from the weak side, almost getting a shot off. And that'll do it for period 2. A frustrated Darien team skating back to the bench. A little bit fatigued there. And so we'll go ahead and take a quick intermission and prepare for the final act as we get ready to close this one out. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Vancouver 14U bronze medal game, Generals and Darien. We'll be right back.
Play hard, it's just 6 brothers versus each other, right? Who are we? What do we do? What's the best hockey story in Lake Placid?
Alrighty, folks, welcome back as we get ready for third period action. The goaltenders returning back to their original nets. Generals opening up the period with a 5-on-4 power play for the next minute 27 or until further notice. Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. Find me on LinkedIn. Alongside the smooth operator, Robin, behind the camera. As this is played out towards the point, Darien looking to kill off the penalty, and it looks like as much as they might kill off this one penalty, they're about to suffer another one. As Grinelli came off the ice, will now head back into the basket. And it looks like Collins going to the box, and now a 5-on-3 for the Generals. Well, you never want to give it away. And right now, at least a piece of the ranch is up for grabs. Fired on his own player as this is shot by Lanza. For those of you looking for the official scoring on this game, head over to canamhockey.com, click on the game info link, and then navigate to the appropriate game in question, and there is a thrown away puck. That right there is what we call puck abuse. Actually, that could be called puck negligence. And now racing up ahead with a 3-on-5, getting some fresh skates behind. This will at least buy some cover to get fresh legs on the ice. And that one just crosses over the stripe. That'll be offsides. So we get a neutral zone face-off on the far side dot outside the general zone as Darien adds one more to the lineup. 4-on-5 now. Played into the general zone. Generals from the right wing side with help coming in on the weak side, and nobody covering that. As this is played in on the right side, looking for the drop pass, but that's closed off. Well defended. As we see Townsend back out on the ice for Darien. I spent a lot of time as a defensive back, and there are some things we don't like to see as a defensive back, and that is somebody trying to sneak on the weak side of the zone. and oftentimes playing center field as a free safety. Well aware, having been a receiver as well, knowing how to sneak to the weak side of his zone. From the free safety perspective, I love to steal passes. And I know where they're coming. Often to the soft part of the zone, to the backside, to where nobody's looking, the blind side, the weak side, you call it what you will. So when I see plays developing and somebody is racing in on the backside, even though I am also an offensive-minded player and I love to see the opportunity to sneak a backdoor shot in, oh gosh, I get a bit critical. Hopefully not so much so. 3 minutes into this third period, Generals holding on to a 3-goal lead. This is how it went into the books yesterday in Saranac Lake, a 4-1 victory for the Generals. Today isn't yesterday, and this is not Saranac Lake. And now an opportunity coming straight in, and Blake winning that one, as this is chucked down the ice, and perhaps not so much on it to get down for icing as Calvillo meets up very quickly, and that one gloved very nicely by Granelli. Played out to the half wall, as this is kept handy by Sullivan in the corner. And what do we have here? Well, right there, that's what we call in French avoir accroché. But we don't have any of the French down on the ice right now. This is All-American in this bronze medal game. That's a hooking call, and that hooking is assessed to number 23, Livingston. As we face off to Granelli's right side. Played up over the top, shot down through the chute, and Granelli comes up with a stop. So glad they did away with the pitch clock in this game. Too many balks being handed out, as this is loose. Folks, if you're in Lake Placid, come visit the Lake Placid Olympic Museum. Open daily 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. as we set up a face-off to Granelli's right side. Go to locker room 5 as well. Say hi to Jake for me. Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. Go get some skates. Yeah, get some skates. You deserve it. Who doesn't? Here's Calvillo. Plays it up to the point. The wrister bouncing wide of the net. Would you believe we've got 6 gold medal games on tap for tomorrow? Oh, indeed. Starting with a 7 a.m. puck drop. That's right. Oh, yes, silver and gold. That's a holiday tune. Oh, yeah. As Darien's got another minute 3 in their power play. 7:20 remaining third period action. Not only do we have those 6 gold medal games, but yours truly will stick around hoping to get as good a game out of the Bobcats and Riverhawks as we did today. They went to overtime and then closed the last moments of overtime with a penalty shot. That was an exciting game. I'm looking for more of the same tomorrow in the gold medal games as we wrap up week 7 of 7 for Can-Am hockey. It has been a blast. We've seen some new wrinkles in the production set. New features added. We made new friends as this is played down from the left point. And now 13 seconds remain on the power play as this is Kelly in the corner. Played out in front as that's bouncing around between the hashes. All tagged up and ready to go as this stays in the offensive zone. We're back to even strength, 5-on-5. Shots on goal. Really part of the difference in the game right here. 24-21, not a major difference. Of course, the score 4-1 being quite an important factor. As this is played across the red stripe. Shot too high. As this is picked up by Kavanaugh. We had Kavanaugh skating at a different sweater number than on the roster yesterday. Finally got that worked out. Shout out to the Darien families. We got a delayed high stick, and that's going to go all the way back to Redbank's end of the ice as they tried a little trickery, a little lift over the backside of the net. And as the puck was high in the air, it was contacted, high stick, and then immediately contacted by the Generals, high stick to their own zone. If only we could have the audio version of that acknowledgement. That was a perfect audio emoji right there. As this is played down the ice, this will go down for icing. And so we head on back to Grinelli's right side. Played out to the left point, and now racing down for it as Williams will come up with it. Williams with some numbers here, forming a rush. You got to get a puck on net here. As that one, can of corn for Grinelli. Not worthy of the last meatball quote. You've heard it before. You'll hear it again sometime. Just keep tuning in. As this is covered up. Well played off of the faceoff into the mid slot. Nice sequence there. Just could not get it all the way down. As this will go a little too deep. Livingston behind the net, and that's broken up very quickly as Eamon comes in. And now out in front with a little bit of help. Shot, rebound, still loose out in front. Turning around as that's broken up. A disrupted shot, and now working past the defense. A nice little pirouette there as Townsend trying to generate a shot opportunity. And now Darien losing track of General skaters as they fall behind. And when I make that transition, I'll have him hand me the card. If he does, he have. Is he out of there? Played over the slot, shot too high. 3:15 remaining. Out in front. Well, once again, thank you so much to our producer, Matt Scheller, putting in another 25-hour day. Full of all good news. You're so modest. As this is played to the near side, out across neutral ice. 5-on-5 out on the ice. Two teams have been pretty toe-to-toe throughout. Just a couple of extra shots facilitated by good opportunity. And that is making quite the difference here as the Generals have capitalized when they needed to. They even picked up a shorthanded goal. Double check me on that one here. I might be blending the previous game in on this one. Yes, check canamhockey.com, the game info link. Setting up on the left side, played up to the left point, fired down towards the end wall as this will come back around. A little bit of help coming from Fiordalis. Played around on the backhand, and that one bounces up and wide of the net. Close call. They had Grinelli in the right position down in the butterfly as that one had looped up. The mini Ephus pitch, if you will. As this is played from the half wall. Shot on net, rebound to the strong side. Grinelli finally gaining the whistle. That was started by Fusco. Come away from the side wall. And so they do know about the timeouts. And so Darien will take an opportunity. We'll see if they set up to pull Blake out of the net, get an extra attacker, see if there's anything they can make of that. With 1:22 remaining. We should be just about done with that timeout. This is only about a 60-second timeout that's afforded. And so the net becomes empty. 6 attackers for Darien. Facing off to Grinelli's left, and one too many skaters on the ice for the Generals as they get that corrected. And now mishandled up at the point, and this is going to break apart the cycle as there was a plan to move things around. Under pressure, sometimes we get a little bit crossed up in our move. As this goes all the way down for icing, that will kill off some time. And it will also send Collins to the box. And this should just about do it, as Blake will head back into the basket, face off to his left side, skating 4-on-5 now with 1:02 remaining. And it looks like the Generals will take this one to victory. As this is played out of the face-off circle. Shot on net, rebound to the weak side. And now one-on-one with a shot too high. And now we're down to the final 14 seconds. You might imagine that this would be an opportunity to just pin the puck up against the wall and see if you can't just kill off the remainder of the clock. Racing up on the right side, 5 seconds to go with a shot save. Blake comes up with another save, and that'll do it. As the Red Bank Generals take the victory and the bronze, proving that they are worthy of the win as they come back and reproduce what they had done yesterday in Saranac Lake. A valiant effort put on by Darien, particularly that Townsend goal 7 seconds into the second. We'll go ahead and cover the handshake line and get ready for the award ceremony. And get ready also to break on out of here and get ready for, a whole lot of getting ready. What else is there to get ready for but getting ready as both teams gather on the center stripe to exchange goodwill on the handshake line. Good game, safe travels, good meals, and good luck. What a great day to be a hockey player. What a great day to play hockey. And so at the end of regulation, coming up with the victory 4-1 and taking the bronze, the Red Bank Generals. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, Glenn Burnett alongside the smooth operator Robin. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Saturday primetime nightcap bronze medal game as we cut away to come for the awards ceremony. We'll be right back.
Number 6.
loss. On behalf of my producer, Matt Scheller, my camera folks from the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, the famed Herb Brooks Arena, my name's Glenn Burnett on the play-by-play color commentary. You've been watching Can-Am Hockey, the Saturday primetime Vancouver bronze medal game. We'll see you on the next one.